This is part 6 of The Lawyer's Fig Tree. I know you're in there. You know, you're not only hiding a bogus ass-fig operation that's ripping off hard-working Americans everywhere, you're also aiding and abetting an act of genocide. A systematic act of violence against a subset of the population, not because of the color of their skin, or their political beliefs, or their hair color, or their hairstyle, or their shoe size, or their number of fingers, or their status as members of the Conway Twitty fan club, or the local volunteer fire department, or... Al, can you get to the point? You're helping murder people because of their religion. Now get out of that jar. And with that, Al spun and jerked open the pantry. Inside was a zombie leopard pimp from New York City, complete with a purple jacket, a cane for beating unruly hoes, an afro a 1970s NBA player would not only turn green, but also red, white, and blue in envy of, and a small commonwealth of live bait. Please don't kill me! The pimp fell to his knees. What the hell are you doing here, you putrid, pusillanimous pillock of a person? I just came to warn you. McMuffin's moving his racket. They're going to Alabama. Did you hear that? We'd better get moving. Oh, gee whiz! What'll we ever do? Reverend Abattoir teetered from side to side as he paced the floor, as if he were trying to keep from falling down, or trying to invent a new dance move for the mentally ill. I've got a plan. Arliss, where you keep your good stuff? Reverend Abattoir unlocked a padlock that opened his crawl space. Inside was a samurai sword, 2 Arkansas toothpicks, some straight razors, a claymore, and a bag of potato chips. Everything a Sharpie on the warpath needed. As the 2 ministers chose their weapons, Al raided the cabinet under Reverend Abattoir's sink. He picked up a fire extinguisher, a gallon of bleach, a foam where number 1 finger, 10 cockroach bait stations, a pack of D batteries, a flashlight, and a can of off-brand meat byproducts of questionable origin and expiration date. Everything an alliterating and bewildering journalist needed. Let's kick some ass! Reverend Abattoir raised his newly sharpened Bowie knife, preparing to rip through the intangible stuff that separated the here and now from the there and then. Then a scream rang out, and a disheveled and low voice spoke. Time to slice the bologna. Everyone turned to see the zombie leopard pimp lying dead, and a man without legs on a skateboard sliding towards them with a deli slicer in his hands. Rather than raising their weapons to strike in deadly defense of their lives, everyone stared at the little man. He had Down syndrome. Why would he be killing people? Gonna get you! He raised the rotating blade. You ain't getting no one, Smitty. About that time, the mysterious Kirby came in through the back door and tossed a bucket of Crisco on the floor in front of the developmentally delayed assassin's skateboard. Bitch! Time to slice the bologna! Smitty McGee flailed his arms in frustration as he found the 4 tiny wheels of his skateboard spun in the thick and slippery grease. Come on, Kirby, cut him some slack. He can't help it that he's retarded. That's Smitty McGee, one of the most deadly assassins in the world. He's so deadly and dangerous because he's retarded and he has no legs. He's so harmless looking, most people don't expect him to bury that deli slicer in their back. Now let's get going. We heading down to Scooter, Alabama, and you know what to do. Reverend Abattoir turned to his previous posture before he was so rudely interrupted, and opened a gateway somewhere in Scooter, Alabama. He raised his katana and charged through the hole. Reverend Abattoir gripped his claymore and stumbled in next. Then Al wielded the knock-knocker stick of bitch slappitude that Madame December had given him in one hand, and began discharging the fire extinguisher in the other.